Welcome to this live feed. Today, I would like to read with you the book of First Chronicle and Second Chronicle. This is the 40 days of reading the scripture. We are reading the scripture from Genesis to Revelation. And my name is Joseph Jenga. You can join the journey to the 40 days of scripture reading by subscribing to the Messianic Devotion in YouTube and Injili ya Milele ya Yashua Messiah. Also in Facebook, you can find us by following Brother Victor Kiiru so that you can be getting the notifications every day. So it depends where you find more convenience for you, and that will be grateful when you are blessed by this journey. Without wasting much time, I would like to go into the scripture reading. We are reading using the Hallelujah scripture. The First Chronicle, or in Hebrew, Dibri Hayamim, chapter 1. Adam, Sheth, Enosh, Henan, Mahalel, Yered, Anok, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah, Shem, Ham, and Yefeth. The sons of Yefeth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Yawan, and Tubal, and Meshech, and Tiras. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Dibhal, and Togarmah. And the sons of Yahweh, Elisha, and Tashisha, Kittim, and Rodanim. The sons of Ham, Cush, and Misraim, Put, and Canaan. The sons of Cush, Seba, and Hawilah, and Sabta, and Ramah, and Sabteka. And sons of Ramah, Sheba, and Dedan. And Cush brought forth Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one on the earth. And Misraim brought forth the Ludim, and Anamim, and Lehabim, and Naptubihim, and Pathrusim, and Kasluhim, from whom came the Philistines and the Kaptorim. And Canaan brought forth Sidon, his firstborn, and Heth, and Jebusite, and Amorite, and Girgashite, and the Hivite, and Archite, and the Hissite, and the Ordite, and the Semarite, and the Hamathite. The sons of Shem, Elam, and Ashur, and Arpakshad, and Lud, and Aram, and Uts, Hul, and Gether, and Meshech. And Arpakshad brought forth Shelah, and Shelah brought forth Eber. To Eber were born two sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in the days the earth was divided, and his brother's name was Yoktan. And Yoktan brought forth Almodad, and Shelef, and Hatsamaweth, and Yerah. And Hadoram, and Uzal, and Dikla, and Ebal, and Abimael, and Sheba, and Ophir, and Havilah, and Yobab. All these were the sons of Yoktan. Shem, Arpakshad, Shelah, Eber, Peleg, Reu, Serug, Nahor, Terah, and Abram, that is Abraham. The sons of Abraham, Isaac and Ishmael. These are their genealogies. The firstborn of Ishmael was Nabaioth and Kedah and Adbil and Mibsam. Mishma and Dumah and Massa, Hadad and Tema. Yetur, Nephish and Yedemar. These were the sons of Ishmael. And the sons born to Keturah, Abram's concubine, Zimran and Yokshan and Medan and Midian and Mishbach and Shua. The sons of Yokshan, Sheba and Dedan. And the sons of Midian, Ephah and Epher and Hanok and Abidah and Eldah. All these were the sons of Ketudah. And Abraham brought forth Isaac, the sons of Isaac, Esau and Israel. The sons of Esau, Eliphaz, Reuel, and Yeush, and Yalam, and Horah. The sons of Eliphaz, Temam, and Oman, Sephi, and Hatam, and Kenaz, and Timnah, and Amalek. The sons of Reuel, Nahath, Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. And the sons of Seir, Lotan, and Shobal, and Sibon, and Anah, and Dishon, and Etzer and Dishan. The sons of Lotan, Hori and Homam. Lotan's sister was Timnah. The sons of Shobal, Alyan and Manahath and Ebal, Shephi and Onan. The sons of Sibon, Aya and Anah. The sons of Anah was Dishon. The sons of Dishon, Hamran and Eshban and Yisram and Kenan. The sons of Etzer, Bilhan and Yazawan and Yachan. The sons of Dishan, Uts and Aran. And these were the sovereign who reigned in the land of Edom before any sovereign reigned over the children of Israel. Bela, sons of Beor, and the name of his city was Dinhabah. And when Bela died, Yobab, son of Zerah of Botzrah, reigned in his place. And Yobab died, and Husham of the land of the Temites reigned in his place. And when Husham died, Hadad, son of Bedad, who smote Midian in the field of Moab, reigned in his place. The name of his city was Awith. And Hadad died, and Samlah of Masrekah reigned in his place. And Samlah died, and Shaul of Jeroboam by the river reigned in his place. And Shaul died, and Baal-Hanan, son of Akbor, reigned in his place. And Baal-Hanan died, and Hadad reigned in his place. And the name of his city was Pai. And his wife's name was Mehetabel, the daughter of Matred, the daughter of Mezahab. And Hadad died, and the chiefs of Edom were chiefs Timnah, chief Eliah, chief Yedeth, chief Oholibamah, chief Elah, chief Pinom, chief Kenaz, chief Teman, chief Mibstar, chief Magdiel, and chief Iram. These were the chiefs of Edoms. chapter 2. These were the sons of Israel: Reuben, Shimon, Levi, and Yehuda, Issachar, and Zebulun, Dan, Joseph, and Benjamin, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. The sons of Yehuda: Er, and Onan, and Shelah, the three born to him by the daughter of Shua, the Canaanites. And Er, the firstborn of Yehuda, was evil in the eyes of Yahweh, and he slew him. And Tamar, his daughter-in-law, bore him Peretz and Zerah. All the sons of Yehuda were 5. The sons of Peretz: Hezron and Hamul. And the sons of Zerah: Zimri and Ethan and Heman and Kalkol and Dara, 5 of them in all. And the son of Carmi was Akar, the troubler of Israel, who trespassed in that which was under the ban. And the sons of Ethan was Azariah, and the son of Hezron, who were born to him, Yeramel and Ram and Kelubai. Ram brought forth Aminadab, and Aminadab brought forth Nashon, leader of the children of Yehuda. Nashon brought forth Salma, and Salma brought forth Boaz. Boaz brought forth Obed, and Obed brought forth Ishai. Ishai brought forth Eliab, his firstborn, and Abinadab the second, and Shema the third. Nathaniel the fourth, Radah the fifth, Otsem the sixth, David the seventh, and their sisters Seruiah and Abigail, the sons of Seruiah, Abishai, and Joab, and Asahel 3. And Abigail bore Amasa, and the father of Amasa was Yether, and Yishmaelite. Yether the Ishmaelite. And Caleb, son of Hezron, brought forth children by Azubah, his wife, and by Yerioth. Now these were her sons, Yesher, and Yoshab, and Adon. And Azubah died, and Caleb took Ephraim as his wife, who bore him Hur. And Hur brought forth Uri, and Uri brought forth Betsalel. And afterward Hezron went in to the daughter of Machir, the father of Gilad, whom he took when he was 60 years old, and he bore him Segub. And Segub brought forth Yair, who had 23 cities in the land of Gilad. And he took from them Geshur and Aram, with the towns of Yair, with Henath and his towns, 60 towns. All this belonged to the sons of Machir, the father of Gilad. And after the death of Hezron in Caleb, Ephrathah, Hezron's wife Abiah, bore him Ashur, the father of Tehoah. And the sons of Yeramiel, the firstborn of Hezron, were Ram the firstborn, and Bumnah, and Oren, and Otsem, and Abiah. And Yeramhel had another wife, whose name was Atarah. She was the mother of Onam. And the sons of Ram were the firstborn of Yeramhel, were Mouts, and Yamim, and Echer. The sons of Onam were Shammai and Yeadah. The sons of Yamai, Nadah, and Abishur. And the name of the wife of Abishur was Abihail, and she bore him Aban and Molid. And the sons of Nadab, Seled and Appaim, and Seled died without children. And the sons of Appaim was Ishi, and the son of Ishi was Sheshan, and the son of Sheshan was Alai. The sons of Yada, the brother of Yamai, Yether and Jonathan, and Yether died without children. And the sons of Jonathan, Peleth and Zaza. These were the sons of Yeramhil. And Yeramhil. And Sheshan had no sons, only daughters. And Sheshan had a Mizraite servant whose name was Yarha. And Sheshan gave his daughter to Yarha, his servant, as wife, and she bore him Attai. And Attai brought forth Nathan, and Nathan brought forth Zabad, and Zabad brought forth Ephlal, and Ephlal brought forth Obed, and Obed brought forth Yehu, and Yehu brought forth Azariah, and Azariah brought forth Helets, and Helets brought forth El-Asa, and El-Asa brought forth Sismai, and Sismai brought forth Shalom, and Shalom brought forth Yehamiah, and Yehamiah brought forth Elishama, and the sons of Caleb, the brothers of Yeramel, Mesha, his firstborn, who was father of Ziph, and the sons of Maresha, the father of Hebron. And the son of Hebron, Korah, and Tapua, and Rechem, and Shema. And Shema brought forth Raham, the father of Yorecham, and Rechem brought forth Shammai. And the sons of Shammai was Maon, and Maon was the father of Beithzur. And Ephah, Caleb's concubine, bore Haran, and Motza, and Gazez. And Haran brought forth Gazez. And the sons of Yadai, Regem, and Yotham, and Geithsham, and Pelet, and Ephah, and Shaph. Maacah, Caleb's concubine, bore Sheber and Tirhana. And she bore Shaph, the father of Madmanah, Shewa, the father of Macbenah, and father of Giba. And the daughter of Caleb was Aksah. These were the descendants of Caleb, sons of Hur, the firstborn of Ephrathah, Shobal, the father of Kiriath Yarim, Sasa, the father of Beth Lehem, Hareph, the father of Beth Gader, the Shobal, the father of Kiriath Yarim, and had descendants Haroeth, half of the Menuhothites. And the clans of Kiriath Yarim, the Yirthites, and the Puthites, and the Shumanites, and the Mishrites. From this came the Soraphorites and the Eshtaolites. The sons of Salma, Bethlehem, the Netophathites, Atroth, Beth Joab, and half of the Menathites and Thortites. And the clans of the scribes who dwelt at Yabet, the Tirathis, the Shemaites, the Sukkothites. These were the Canaanites who came from Hamah, the father of the house of Rechab. And these were the sons of David who were born to him in Hebron. The firstborn was Ammon by Ahinoam, the Israelites. The second, Daniel by Abigail, the Carmelites. The third, Absalom, son of Maacah, the daughter of Talmai, sovereign of Geshur. The fourth, Adoniah, son of Haggith. The fifth, Shephatiah by Abital. The sixth, Yithream by his wife Eglah. 6 were born to him in Hebron, and he reigned there 7 years and 6 months. And in Jerusalem he reigned 33 years. And these were born to him in Jerusalem: Shema and Shobab and Nathan and Shelomoth, fourth by Bathshua, the daughter of Ashmiel. Yibhar also, and Elishama and Eliphelet, and Nogar and Nephed, and Nephia, and Elishama, and Eliada, and Eliphelet, 9. All the sons of David, beside the sons of the concubines, and Tamar their sisters. The Shemuel's son was Rehoboam, Abias his son, Asa his son, Jehoshaphat his son, Joram his son, Hazahu his son, Joash his son, Amaziah his son, Azariah his son, Johath his son, Ahaz his son, Mizrahu his son, Menashe his son, Ammon his son, Shoshiah his son. And the sons of Yoshiah, Yohanan the firstborn, the second Yohanachim, the third Sichiahu, the fourth Shalom. And the sons of Jehoiakim, Jehoniah his son, Sichiah his son. And the sons of Jehoniah the captive, Shealtiel his son. And Malkiram and Pedaiah and Shenatzatar, Yehamiah, Hoshama, and Nedabiah. And the sons of Pedaiah, Zerubbabel and Shimi. The sons of Zerubbabel, Meshulam and Haniam, and Shelomith their sister. And Hashubah and Olel and Berechiah and Hasadiah, Yushab Hesed, 5. And the son of Hananiah, Pelatiah and Yeshaiah, the sons of Rephaiah, the sons of Arnan, the sons of Obadiah, the sons of Shechaniah. And the sons of Shechaniah, Shemaiah, the sons of Shemaiah, Hattush, and his Yigal, and Bariah, and Neariah, and Shaphat, 6. The sons of Neariah, Elioenai, and Hitzchah, and Azrikam, 3. And the sons of Elioenai, Hoadiah, and Eliashib, and Peliah, and Ahub, and Yohanan, and Deliah, and Anani, 7. Chapter 4. The sons of Yehudah, Peretz, Hezron, and Carmi, and Hur, and Yobal. And Yariah, son of Yobal, brought forth Yahath, and Yahath brought forth Ahumai and Lahad. These were the clans of the Tzrothites. And this was the father of Etam, Yishel, and Shema, and Yidbash. And the name of their sister was Haselelponi. And Panuel was the father of Gedor, and Ezel was the father of Pusha. These were the sons of Hul, the firstborn of Ephrathah, the father of Bethlehem. And Ashur, the father of Tehoa, had two wives, Helal and Nara. And Nara bore him Ahuzam, and Hefer, and Temeni, and Hashtari. And these were the sons of Nara, and the sons of Elah, Sered, and Sohar, and Ednan. And Hot brought forth Anub, and Sobeba, and the clans of Aharhel, sons of Aaron. And Yabetz was more esteemed than his brothers, and his mother called his name Yabetz, saying, because I bore him in pain. And Yabetz called on the Elohim of Israel, saying, Oh, that thou wilt bless me indeed, and enlarge my border, and that your hand will be with me, and that you will keep me from evil, not to be my pain. And Elohim gave him what he asked. And Caleb, the brother of Shuha, brought forth Mehir, who was the father of Eshton. And Eshton brought forth Beiraphah and Pasea, and Tehina, the father of Irnasha. These were the men of Rekah. And the sons of Kenaz, Othniel, and Seraiah, and the son of Othniel, Hadad, and Meonothai, who brought forth Ophrah, and Seraiah brought forth Joab, the father of Geharashim, for they were craftsmen. And the sons of Caleb, the sons of Yephunen, Iru, Elah, and Nam, and the sons of Elah was Kenaz. And the sons of Yehalel, Ziph, and Ziphah, Tireah, and Asarel. And the sons of Ezra, Yether, and Mered, and Epher, and Yalon, and she bore Miriam, and Shammai, and Ishba, the father of Eshtemoa. And his wife Yerudiah bore Yered, the father of Gedor, and Heber, the father of Soko, and Yehudiel, the father of Zanoah. And these were the sons of Bethia, the daughter of Pharaoh, whom Mered took. And the sons of Hodiah's wife, the sister of Naham, were the fathers of Keilah, Garmit, and Eshtemoa the Maakathite. And the son of Shimon, Ammon, and Shina, Ben-Hannah, and Tulon. And the sons of Yishi, Zoheth, and Ben-Zoheth. The sons of Shelah, the sons of Yehudah, the father of Lekah, and Leda, the father of Maresha, and the clans of the house of the linen workers of the house of Ashbea. and Joachim, the men of Kozeba, and Joash, and Saraph, who ruled in Moab, and Yashubilehem. But the records were ancient. These were the potters and those who dwell at Netaim and Kedera. There they dwelt with sovereign for his work. The son of Shimon, Nemuel, and Yamim, Yarib, Zerah, Shaul, Shalom his son, Mibsam his son, Mishma his son, and the sons of Mishma, Hamuel, and his son Zakur his son, Shimi his son. And Shimi had 16 sons and 6 daughters, but his brothers did not have many children, nor did any of their clan increase as much as the children of Yehudah. And they dwelt at Beersheba and Molada and Hatzar Shual, and at Bilhah, and at Esem, and at Tolad, and at Bethuel, and at Hormah, and at Silag, and at Beth Markaboth, and at Hatzar Susim, and at Beth Biri, and at Shamarim. These were their cities until the reign of David. And their villages were Etam, and Ain, and Rimmon, and Token, and Asham, 5 cities. And all the villages that were around these cities, as far as Baal, these were their dwelling places as they kept with their genealogy. And Meshobab, and Yamlek, and Yoshash, son of Amatsiah, and Joel, and Yehu, son of Yoshibiyah, and son of Seraiah, son of Asiel, and Elionai, and Yahobah, and Yeshohanah, and Yesaiah, and Ediel, and Yesimiel, and Benaiah, and Ziz, the son of Shiphi, son of Alon, son of Yediah, son of Shimri, son of Yeshamiah. This mentioned by name were leaders in their clan, and their father's house increased greatly. And they went to the entrance of Gedor, and far as the east side of the valley, to look for pasture for their flocks. And they found rich, good pasture, and the land was broad, undisturbed, and safe, for some Hamites had dwelt there formerly. And this written by name came in the days his Yahu, sovereign of Yehudah, and smote their tents and the homes that were found there, and put them under the ban. And it is to this day, and dwell in their place, because there was pasture for their flocks there. And some of them, 500 men of the son of Hamshon, went to Mount Seir, having as their chief Pelatiah, and Neariah, and Rephaiah, and Uziel, the sons of Yishi. And they smote the rest of the Amalekites who had escaped, and dwelt there to this city. Chapter 5. As for the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, he was the firstborn. But after he profaned his father's bed, his birthright was given to the sons of Joseph, son of Israel, so that the genealogy is not listed according to the birthright. For Yehudah prevailed over his brothers, and from him came Arura, although the birthright was Joseph's. The sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, Hanok and Palu, Hezron and Carmi. The sons of Joel, Shemaiah his son, Gog his son, Shimi his son, Micah his son, Reaiah his son, Baal his son, and Beerah his son, whom Tiglath-Pileser, sovereign of Ashur, took into exile. He was leader of Reubenites, and his brothers by their clans. When the genealogy of the generation was listed, the chief Yeiel and Zechariah and Bela, son of Azaz, son of Shema, son of Joel, who dwelt in Aroer as far as Nebo and Baal-meoron. And he dwelt eastward as far as the entrance of the wilderness from the river Euphrates, because their livestock had increased in the land of Gilead. And in the days of Saul they fought against the Hagrites, who fell by their hands, and they dwelled in their tents over all the eastern part of Gilead. And the children of Gad dwelt next to them in the land of Bashan as far as Salcah. Joel was the chief, Shapham the next, then Yanai and Yaphat in Bashan. And their brothers of their father's house, Michael and Meshulam, and Sheba, and Uri, and Yakan, and Izziah, and Eber, 7. These were the children of Abihail, sons of Huri, son of Yaroah, son of Gilad, son of Michael, son of Yeshishai, son of Yado, son of Buz. Ahi, son of Abdiel, son of Guni, was chief of their father's house, and they dwell in Gilead, in Bashan, and in its villages, and in all the open lands of Sharon within their borders. All these were registered by genealogies in the days of Jotham, for the sovereign of Yehudah, and in the days of Jeroboam, sovereign of Israel. The sons of the sons of Reuben and the Gadites, and half the tribes of Manasseh, had 44,760 brave men, men able to bear shield and sword, to shoot with the bow, and skilled in battle, going out to the army. And they fought against the Hagrites and Yetur and Naphish and Nodab, and they were helped against them. And the Hagrites were given into their hand, and all who were with them, for they cried out to Elohim in the battle, and he answered his prayer because they put their trust in him. And they took away their livestock, 50,000 of their camels, and 250,000 of their sheep, and 2,000 of their donkeys, also 100,000 of their men. For many fell dead because of the battle was of Elohim, and they dwelt into their place until the exile. And the children of half tribe of Menashe dwelt in the land. They increased from Bashan to Baal Hamon, that is to Senir, or Mount Hamon. And these were the heads of their father's house: Epher and Shirshi and Eliel and Aziel and Yirmiah, Hodawiah and Yadiel, mighty brave men, men of name, and head of their father's house. But they trespassed against the Elohim of their fathers, and warred after the mighty ones of the people of the land, whom Yahweh had destroyed them before them. So the Elohim of Israel stirred up the spirit of Put, sovereign of Ashur, even the spirit of Tiglath-Pileser, sovereign of Ashur. And he took the Reubenites and the Gadites and the half tribe of Menashe into exile, and brought them to Halal and Habor and Hara and the river of Gozam unto this day. The sons of Levi: Gershom, Kehath, and Merari. And the sons of Kehath: Amram, Yisrael, and Hebron, and Uzziel. And the sons of Amram: Aharon, and Moshe, and Miriam. And the sons of Aharon: Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. Eleazar brought forth Phinehas, Phinehas brought forth Abishua, and Abishua brought forth Buhi, and Buhi brought forth Uzi, and Uzi brought forth Zerahiah, and Zerahiah brought forth Meraioth, and Meraioth brought forth Amariah, and Amariah brought forth Ahitub, and Ahitub brought forth Sadok, and Sadok brought forth Ahimaat, and Ahimaat brought forth Azariah, and Azariah brought forth Yohanan, and Yohanan brought forth Azariah. It was he who served as priest in the house that Shlomo built in Jerusalem. And Azariah brought forth Amariah, and Amariah brought forth Ahitub, and Ahitub brought forth Sadok, and Sadok brought forth Shallum, and Shallum brought forth Hilkiah, and Hilkiah brought forth Azariah, and Azariah brought forth Seraiah, and Seraiah brought forth Jehozadak, and Jehozadak brought forth. And the Sadak went away when Yahweh sent Yehudah and Jerusalem into exile by the hand of Nebuchadnezzar. The sons of Levi: Gershom, Kehath, and Merari. And these are the names of the sons of Gershom: Libni and Shimi. And the sons of Kehath: Amram, and Isar, and Hebron, and Uzziel. The sons of Merari: Mahli, and Mushi. And the sons of the clans of the Levites, according to their fathers. Of Gershom were Libni his son, Yahath his son, Zimah his son, Yoah his son, Iddo his son, Zerah his son, Yehatherai his son, the son of Kehath, Aminadab his son, Korah his son, Asir his son, Elkanah his son, Ebiasaph his son, Asir his son, Tahath his son, Uriel his son, Uzziah his son, and Shaul his son. And the sons of Elkanah, Amasai and Ahimod. Elkanah, the son of Elhanan, the sons of Elkanah, Sophai his son, and Nahath his son, Eliab his son, Jeroham his son, Elham his son, and the son of Shemuel, Joel the firstborn, and Abiah the second, the sons of Merari, Mali, Libni his son, Shibni his son, Uzzah his son, Shema his son, Hagiah his son, and Asaiah his son. And these were the men who David appointed over the service of song in the house of Yahweh. After the ark came to rest, and they were rendering service in song before the dwelling place of tent of meeting, until Shemolo had built the house of Yahweh in Shalim, and they performed their duties according to their ruling. And these are the ones who stood in this with the sons of Kehathites were Hemam the singer, son of Wells, son of Shemuel, son of Elkanah, son of Jeroham, son of Eliel, son of Toah, son of Suf, son of Elkanah, son of Mahath, son of Amasai, son of Elkanah, son of Yoel, son of Azariah, son of Sephariah, son of Tahath, son of Asir, son of Ebiasaph, son of Korah, son of Yishar, son of Kehath, son of Levi, son of Israel. And his brother Asaph, who stood at his right hand, was Asaph, son of Berechiahu, son of Shema, son of Mikael, son of Basia, son of Malchiah, son of Ethni, son of Zerah, son of Hodiah, son of Either, son of Zima, son of Shimi, son of Hadad, son of Gershom, son of Levi. And their brothers, the sons of Merari, on the left hand were Ethan, son of Kishi, son of Abdi, son of Maluk, son of Hababisha, Hashabiah, son of Amatsiah, son of Hilkiah, son of Amtsi, son of Bani, son of Shemer, son of Mali, son of Mushi, son of Merari, son of Levi. And their brothers and the Levites were appointed to every kind of service of their dwelling place of the house of Elohim. But Aaron and his sons offered on the altar of burnt offering and the altar of incense for all the work of the most set apart place, and to make atonement for Israel according to all that Moshe, the servant of Elohim, had commanded. And these are the sons of Aaron: Eleazar his son, Phinehas his son, Abishua his son, Buchi his son, Uzi his son, Zeriah his son, Merayoth his son, Amariah his son, Ahitub his son, Sadok his son, Ahimaach his son. And these were their dwelling places throughout their settlement within their borders of the sons of Aaron of the clan of Inhabitants, and the Lord's was theirs. And they gave them Hebron in their land of Yehudah, with its surrounding open lands. But the field of the cities and its villages they gave to Caleb son of Yefuneh. And to the sons of Aaron they gave the cities of refuge, Hebron and Libnah, with its open lands, and Yatir and Eshtemoa with its open lands, and Hilen with its open lands, Debir with its open land, and Ashan with its open lands, and Beth Shemesh with its open lands, and from tribe of Benjamin, Geba with its open lands, and Alemeth with its open land, and Anathoth with its open land. All their cities among their clans were 13. And to the rest of the clan of the tribe of Inhabitants by lot 10 cities from half the tribe of Menashe. And to the sons of Jerome throughout their clans 13 cities from the tribe of Issachar, and from the tribe of Asher, and from the tribe of Naphtali, and from the tribe of Manasseh in Bashan. To the sons of Merari brought out their clans by lot 12 cities from the tribe of Reuben, and from the tribe of Gad, and from the tribe of Zebulun. So the children of Israel gave cities with their open lands to the Levites, and they gave by lot from the tribes of the children of Yehudah, and from the tribe of the children of Shimon, and from the tribe of the children of Benjamin, these cities which are mentioned by name. And some of the clans of the sons of Kehath had cities of their borders from the tribe of Ephraim, and they gave them the cities of refuge, Shechem, which with its open lands in the mountains of Ephraim, and Gezer with its open land, and Yohamam with its open lands, and Beth Horon with its open lands, and Ayalon with its open lands, and Gadrinom Rimon with its open lands, and from the half tribe of Menashe, Aner with its open lands, and Bilhan with its open land, for the rest of the clan of the sons of Kehath. From the clan of the half tribe of Menashe, the son of Gershom, Golan in the Bashan with its open land, and Ashtaroth with its open land. And from the tribe of Issachar, Kedesh with its open land, Daberah with its open land, Ramoth with its open land, and Anem with its open land. And from tribe of Asher, Mashal with its open lands, and Abdon with its open lands, and Huhoch with its open lands, and Rehob with its open lands. And from the tribe of Naphtali, Kedesh in Galil and with its open land, and Hamon with its open lands, and Kiriathaim with its open land. From the tribe of Zebulun, the rest of the children of Merari, Rimon with its open lands, and Tabor with this open land. And from beyond the Yarden of Jericho, on the east side of the Yarden, from the tribe of Reuben, Betser in the wilderness with this open land, and Yatsar with this open land, Kedemoth with this open land, and Mephahah with its open lands. And from the tribe of Gad, Ramoth in Gilad and with its open land, and Mahanaim with this open land, and Sheshbon with this open lands, and Yazer with its open lands. And chapter 7 of the first Chronicles. And the sons of Issachar, Tola, and the Puah, and Yashub, and Shimron, 4. And the sons of Tola, Uzi, and Rephaiah, and Yeriel, and Yamai, and Yibsam, and Shemuel, heads of their father's house. Of Tola, there were great men of might in their generations, with the numbers in the days of David was 22,600. And the son of Uzi, Yizraiah, and the sons of Yizraiah, Michael, and Obadiah, and Joel, Mishishia, and all 5 of them were heads. And with them, by their generations, according to their fathers' houses, were 66,000 bands of the army for battles, for they had many wives and sons. And their brothers among all the clans of Issachar were mighty brave men, listed by their genealogies, 87,000 in all. Of Benjamin, Bela, and Becher, and Yediael, 3. And the sons of Bela, Etzbon, and Uzi, and Uziel, and Yerimoth, and Eri, 5 heads of their fathers' houses. And they were listed by their genealogies, 22,034 mighty brave men. And the sons of Becher, Zemirah, and Joash, and Eleazar, and Elioenai, and Omri, and Yerimoth, and Abiah, and Anathoth, and Amaleth. All these were the sons of Becher, with their genealogy according to their generations, heads of their fathers' houses, 20,200 mighty brave men. And the sons of Yediael, Bilhan, and the sons of Bilhan, Yeush, and Benjamin, and Ehud, and Kenana, and Zethan, and Tarshish, and Abishahar. All the sons of Yediael were heads of their father's house, 17,200 mighty brave men going out to the army for battle. And Shufim and Hupim were the sons of Ir, and Hushim was the son of Aher. The sons of Naphtali, Yathiel, and Guni, and Yetzer, and Shalom, son of Bilhah. The son of Menashesh, his Aramean concubine, bore him Makir, the father of Gilad, the father of Israel. And Makir took wives of Hupim and Shupim, and the name of one was Maacah, and the name of the second was Zelophehad, and Zelophehad had daughters. But Maacah, the wife of Makir, bore a son, and she called his name Peresh, and the name of his brother was Sheresh, and his sons were Ulam and Rachem. And the sons of Ulam, Bedan. These were the son of Gilad, son of Makir, son of Menashesh. And his sister Hamolech bore Ishod and Abizer and Mala, and the sons of Shemida, Ayan and Shechem and Lehi and Aniah, and the sons of Ephraim, Shedelah and Bered his son, and Tahath his son, and Eladah his son, and Tahath his son, and Zabad his son, and Shuthelah his son, and Ezer and Elad. But the men of Gad who were born in that land slew them because they came down to take their livestock. And Ephraim their father mourned many days, and his brothers came to comfort him. And when he went into his wife, she conceived and bore a son, and he called his name Beriah, because evil had come upon his house. And his daughter was Sherah, who built Lower and Upper Behoron and Uzen Sherah. And Rephah was his son, as well as Resheph and Telah his son, and Tahan his son, Ladan his son, Amihud his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, Joshua his son. And their possessions and dwelling places were Bethel and its sound, to the east Naran, and to the west Gezer and its towns, and Shechem and its town, as far as Aya and its town. And by the borders of the children of Menashesh were Beth Shenan and its towns, Tanak and its towns, Megiddo and its town, Dor and its town. In this dwelt the children of Joseph, son of Israel. The son of Asher, Yimna and Yeshua and Yeshui and Beriah and their sister Sarah. And the sons of Beriah, Heber and Malkiel, who were the father of Birzoth. And Heber brought forth Yaflet and Shomer and Hodam and their sister Shua, and their son of Yaflet, Pasak and Bilma and Ashua. These were the children of Yaflet. And the sons of Yemer, Ahi and Rohagad, Yehuba and Aram. And the sons of his brother Helem, Sophan and Yimna and Yelesh and Amal. The sons of Sophah, Sua and Hanefer and Shual and Beri and Yimra, Betser and Hod and Shammah and Shishla and Yithram and Bera. And the sons of Yether, Yefuneh and Pispa and Ara. And the sons of Ula, Aram and Haniel and Yishya. And the sons of Ula, Ara and Haniel and Ritzia. All these were the sons of Asher, heads of their fathers' houses, chosen ones, mighty brave men, chief leaders. And when they registered by genealogy for the army for battle, their number was 26,000. 1 Chronicles chapter 8. And Benjamin brought forth Bela his firstborn, Ashbel the second, Ara the third, Noha the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. And the sons of Bela, Adar, and Gera, and Abihud, and Abishua, and Naaman, and Ahoah. And Gera, and Shephufan, and Huram. And these were the sons of Ehud. They were the heads of the fathers' houses of the inhabitants of Geba, and they were exiled to Manahath. And Naaman and Ahia and Gera, he exiled them. And Ehud brought forth Uzzah and Ahihud, and Shaharaim brought forth the children in the field of Moab, after he had sent away Hushim and Baara his wife. And by Hodesh his wife he brought forth Yobab and Sibia and Meisha and Malcolm and Yutz and Yobia and Miriah. These were his sons, heads of their fathers' houses. And by Hushim he brought forth Abitub and Elpal. And the sons of Elpal, Eber and Misham and Shemer, who brought honor and Lord in their town with its sound. And Beriah and Shema, who were heads of their fathers' houses, of the inhabitants of Ayalon, who drove out the inhabitants of Gad. And Ayo, Shashak, and Jeremoth, and Zebadiah, and Arad, and Eder, and Mikael, and Yispa, and Yoha were the sons of Beriah. And Zebadiah, and Meshulam, and Hizhi, and Heber, and Mishmerai, and Yizla, and Yobab were the sons of Elpal, and Yahim, and Yichri, and Zabdi, and Elianai, and Siledai, and Eliel, and Adaiah, and Beriah, and Shimrath were the sons of Shimi. And Yishpan, and Eber, and Eliel, and Abdon, and Zikri, and Hanan, and Hananiah, and Eliam, and Antodhiah, and Yivdiah, and Penuel were the sons of Shashach. And Shamsherai, and Shishariah, and Adaliah, and Yaresha, and Elisha, and Zikri were the son of Jeroham. And these were the heads of their fathers' houses by their generations. Heads, this dwelt in Jerusalem. And the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maacah, dwelt at Gibeon. And his firstborn son was Abdon, when Tsur and Chif, and Baal, and Nadab, and Kedor, and Alhio, and Zeker, and Mishhof, who brought forth Shema, and they also went alongside their relative in Jerusalem with their brothers. And Ner brought forth Chif, and Kish brought forth Shaul, and Shaul brought forth Johannathan, and Malchishua, and Abinadab, and Eshbaal. And the son of Johannathan was Baal, and Meribbaal brought forth Micah, and the son of Micah, Pidon, and Melech, and Tareah, and Hazaz. And Hazaz brought forth Jehoiada, and Jehoiada brought forth Amelech, and Azmaweth, and Zimri, and Zimri brought forth Moza, and Moza brought forth Bina, Rapha his son, Elasa his son, Atzel his son, and Atzel had 6 sons whose names were there: Azrikam, Bokeru, and Ishmael, and Sheariah, and Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were the sons of Atzel. And the sons of Eshek, his brothers: Ulam, his firstborn, Jeush the second, and Ephilet the third. And the sons of Ulam were mighty brave men, archers, and had many sons and grandsons, 150. These were all sons of Benjamin. Chapter 9. And all Israel registered themselves by genealogy, and see, they were written in the book of the sovereign of Israel. And Yehudah was exiled to Babel for their trespass. And the first inhabitants who were in their possessions in their cities of Israel were the priests of Levites and the Nethinim. And in Jerusalem dwelt some of the children of Yehudah, and some of the children of Benjamin, and some of the children of Ephraim and Manasseh. Uthai son of Amihud, son of Omri, son of Imri, son of Bani, and of the sons of Peret, and the son of Yehudah, and of the Shilonites, Asaiah the firstborn, and his son, and the son of Zeriah, Jeuel, and their brothers 690. And of the sons of Benjamin, Salu, son of Meshulam, son of Hoadiah, son of Hasenua, and Yibneah, son of Jeroham, and Ela, son of Uzi, son of Mikri, and Meshulam, son of Shephatiah, and son of Reuel, son of Yibneah, and their brothers according to their generations, 956. All these men were heads of a father's house in their father's houses. And the priests Yediah and Jehoiarib and Yakin, and Azariah, son of Hilkiah, son of Meshulam, son of Zadok, son of Merayoth, son of Ahitub, the officer over the house of Elohim, and Adiah, son of Jeroham, son of Pashur, son of Malchias, and Masai, son of Adiel, son of Yazera, son of Meshulam, son of Meshilemith, son of Immer, and their brothers head of their father's house, 1,760, able men for the work of the services of the house of Elohim. And of the Levites, Shemaiah, son of Ashub, son of Azriham, son of Hashabiah, and of the son of Merari, and Bachar, Heresh, and Galal, and Mattiah, son of Micah, son of Zikri, son of Asaph, and Obadiah, son of Shemaiah, son of Galal, son of Yehudah, and Becheriah, son of Asa, son of Elkanah, who dwell in the villages of the Metophardites. And the gatekeepers Shallum and Ahub, and Talmon, and Ahinam, and their brothers Shalom the chief. And up till then they were gatekeepers for the camp of the children of Levi at their sovereign gates on the east. And Shalom son of Korah, son of Absiah, son of Korah, and his brothers from his father's house, the Horfits, were over the work of the service, guards of the threshold of the tent, and their fathers had been guard of the entrance to the camp of Yahweh. And Phinehas, son of Eleazar, was leader of them in time past. Yahweh was with them. Zechariah, son of Meshelemiah, was gatekeeper at the entrance of the tent of meeting. All those who chosen as gatekeepers at the threshold were 220. 212. They were registered by genealogy in their villages. David and Samuel, the seer, had appointed them to their office of trust. So, they and their sons were over the gates of the house of Yahweh, the house of the tent, by watches. The gatekeepers were on the four sides, the east, west, north, and south. And their brothers in their villages had to come with them from time to time for 7 days. And the four chief gatekeepers were in an office of trust. They were Levites, and they were over the rooms and treasuries of the house of Yahweh. And they spent the nights all around the house of Elohim, because they had the duty, and they were to open it morning by morning. And some of them were over the vessels of the service, for they brought them in and took them out by count. And some of them were appointed over the vessels, even over all the vessels of the set apart place, and over the fine flour and the wine and the oil and the incense and the spices. And some of the sons of the priests blended and the compound of spices. And Mattiah of the Levites, the firstborn of Shalom, and Hophite, was entrusted in the making of the flat cakes. And some of their brothers of the sons of the Kehathites were over the showbread to prepare every Sabbath. And these were the singers, head of the father's house of Levites, in the rooms, and were exempted from their duties, for they were employed in that work day and night. These heads of the father's house of the Levites were heads throughout their generations. They dwelt at Jerusalem. And Jehiel, the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maacah, dwelt at Gibeon. And his firstborn son was Abdon, the Tur, and Kif, and Baal, and Ner, and Nadab, and Gedor, and Ahio, and Zachariah, and Mikloth. And Mikloth brought forth Shimam, and they two dwell alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brothers. And Ner brought forth Kish, and Kish brought forth Shaul, and Shaul brought forth Jehonathan, and Malchishua, and Abinadab, and Eshbal. And the son of Jehonathan was Meribal, and Meribal brought forth Micah. And the sons of Micah, Pidor, and Melech, and Tarea, and Ahaz, who brought forth Yara, and Yara brought forth Ameleth, and Azmaweth, and Zimri brought forth Mosa, and Mosa brought forth Bina, and Rephaiah was his son, Elasah his son, Atzel his son, and Atzel had 6 sons, whose names were these: Azrikam, Bokeru, and Ismail, and Sheariah, and Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Atzel. Chapter 10. And the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines, and fell slain on Mount Gilboa. And the Philistines pursued Saul and his sons, and the Philistines smote Jonathan and Abinadab and Malchishua, sons of Saul. And the battle was heavy on Saul, and the archers hit him, and he was wounded by the archers. And Saul said to his armor-bearer, "Draw your sword and thrust me through with it, lest this uncircumcised one come and abuse me." But his armor-bearer would not, for he was much afraid. So Saul took a sword and fell on it. And when his armor-bearer saw that Saul was dead, he also fell on his sword and died. Thus Saul and his 3 sons died, and all his house, they died together. And when all the men of Israel who were in the valley saw that they had fled, and that Saul and his son were dead, they forsook their cities and fled, and the Philistines came and dwelt in them. And the next day it came to be, when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Saul and his son fallen on Mount Gilboa. And they stripped him and took his head and his armor, and sent word throughout the land of Philistines to proclaim the news about their idols and among the people, and put his armor in the house of their mighty ones, and fastened his head in the house of Dagon. And all Yabesh Gilead heard of all that the Philistines had done to Saul. And all the brave men arose and took the body of Saul and the bodies of his sons, and they brought them to Yabesh, and buried their bones under tamarisk tree at Yabesh, and fasted 7 days. Thus Saul died for his trespass, which he had trespassed against Yahweh, because he did not guard the word of Yahweh, and also for asking a medium to make inquiry, and did not inquire of Yahweh. So he put him to death, and turned the reign over to David, son of Ishai. And all Israel came together to David at Hebron, saying, "See, we are your bone and your flesh. Also, in the time past, even when Saul was sovereign, you were the one who led Israel out and brought them in. And Yahweh your Elohim said to you, Shepherd my people Israel, and be ruler of my people Israel." So all the elders of Israel came to the sovereign of Hebron, and David made a covenant with them at Hebron before Yahweh. And they anointed David sovereign over Israel according to the word of Yahweh by Shemuel. And David and all Israel went to Jerusalem with its Yebus, which is Yebus, where the Jebusites were, and inhabitants of the land. And the inhabitants of Jebus said to David, "You do not come in here." But David captured the stronghold of Theon, the city of David. And David said, "Whoever smites the Jebusite first becomes chief and commander." And Joab, son of Seruiah, went up first and became chief. And David dwelt in the stronghold, so they called it the city of David. And he built the city around it from Millo around about, and Joab revived the rest of the city. And David went on and became great, and Yahweh of hosts was with him. And these were the heads of the mighty men whom David had, who strengthened themselves with him in his reign, with all Israel, to set him up to reign over Israel according to the word of Yahweh. And this is the number of the mighty men whom David had: Yashoboam, son of Hakmonite, chief of the 30, he had lifted up his spear against 300 slain at one time. And after him was Eleazar, son of Dodo, the Ahohite, who was one of the 3 mighty men. He was with David at Pasdamim, and Philistines were gathered there for battle, and a portion of the field was filled with barley, and the people had fled before the Philistines. But they took their stand in the midst of the field and delivered it and smote the Philistines. Thus Yahweh saved them by a great deliverance. And 3 of the 30 chiefs went down to the rock of David into the cave of Adullam, while the army of the Philistines encamped in the valley of Rephaim. And David was then in the stronghold, and the watch post of the Philistines was then in Bethlehem. And David longed and said, "Oh, that someone will give me a drink of water from the well of Bethlehem, which is by the gate." And the 3 broke through the camp of the Philistines and drew water from the well of Bethlehem, and that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David. But David would not drink it, but poured it out to Yahweh, and said, "Far be it from me, O my Elohim, that I should not do this. Should I drink the blood of these people who have risked their lives?" For at the risk of their lives they brought it, and he will not drink it. This is what the 3 mighty men did. And Abishai, the brother of Joab, was chief of another 3, and he had lifted up his spear against 300 men who were slain, and won a name among the 3. Of the 3, he was most esteemed than other 2 men, so he became their head. However, he did not come to the first 3. Benaiah was the first. Yehoiada, the son of a brave man from Casel, who had done many deeds. He smote 2 lion-like Moabites. He also went down and smote a lion in the midst of a pit on a snowy day. And he smote a Mitrite, a man of great height, 5 cubits tall, and in the Mizraite land was a spear like a weaver beam. And he went down to him with a staff, and wrenched the spear out of the Mizraite hand, and slew him with his own spear. It is what Benaiah, son of Jehoiada, did, and won a name among the three mighty men. See, he was more esteemed than the 30, but he did not come to the first three. And David set him over his court. And the mighty men of the armies were Asahel, the brother of Joab, Elhanan, son of Dodo of Bethlehem, Shammah the Hamorite, Heled the Pelonite, Ira son of Ichesh the Tehoite, Abiezer the Anathothite, Shibekai the Hushathite, Eli the Ahothite, Maharai the Netophathite, Heled son of Bana the Netophathite, Idai son of Ribai of Gibah, son of Gichid, of the children of Benjamin, Benaias the Pirathonite, Urai of the Wadis of Gasha, Abiel the Arbathite, Azmaweth the Baharumite, Yaba the Shamabonite, the sons of Hashem the Gizonite, Jonathan son of Shageh the Hararite, Ayam son of Sakar the Hararite, Eliphaz son of Ur, Hefer the Merechathite, Ahia the Pelonite, Hetzro the Carmelite, Narai son of Ezbai, Yoel the brother of Nathan, Nibhar son of Hagri, Selech the Ammonite, Naharai the Berothite, the armor-bearer of Joab son of Zeruiah, Ira the Yithrite, Gareb the Yithrite, Uriah the Hittite, Zabad son of Ahlai, Adinah son of Shiza, the Reubenite, the head of the Reubenites, and 30 with them. Hanan son of Maacah, and Jehoshaphat the Midnite. Uzziah the Ashterathite, Shammah and Yeilel the son of Hodam, and the Arothite, Yediael son of Shimri, and Joha his brother, and Titsite, Eliel the Mahawite, and Yehibai, and Shohawiah the son of Elnam, Yidhma the Moabite, Eliel and Obed, and Yasiel of Metsobiah. Chapter 12. Now these are they who came to David at Silach while he was still in hiding from Shaul son of Kish, and they were among the mighty men helping the battle, armed with bows, using both the right hand and the left, with stone and with arrows, with bows of the brothers of Shaul of Benjamin. The chief was Ahiezer, and Joash the son of Shemaiah the Gibbethite, and Yezahel and Peleth the son of Azmaweth, and Berakah and Yehu the Anathothite, and Ishmaiah the Gibbonite, a mighty man among the 30, and over the 30, and Yirmeah and Yahaziel, and Johanan, and Jozabad the Gederethite, Eluzai, and Yemidoth, and Beeliah, and Shemiriah, and Yephatiahu the Haruphite, Elhiah, and Yeshishiahu, and Azariel, and Joezer, and Yashobam the Hophites, and Joelah, and Zabadiah, sons of Jeroham of Gedor. And some Hadites separated themselves to David as at the stronghold in the wilderness, mighty brave men, men trained for battle, who could handle the shield and spear, whose faces were like the faces of lions and were as swift as gazelles on the mountains. Ezer the chief, Obadiah the second, Eliab the third, Mishmana the fourth, Jeremiah the fifth, Attai the sixth, Eliel the seventh, Johanan the eighth, Elzabad the ninth, Jeremiah the tenth, Macbanai the 11th. These were the sons of God, chiefs of the army. The least was over 100, and the greatest was over 1,000. These were the ones who passed over the Jordan in the first month, when it was overflowing all its bank, and put to flight all those in the valleys to the east and to the west. And some of the children of Benjamin and Yehudah came to David at the stronghold. And David went out to them and answered and said to them, if you have come peacefully to me to help me, my heart shall be united with you. But if to betray me to my enemies, there is no violence in my hand. Let the Elohim of my father see and reprove. Then the Spirit came upon Amasai, chief of the officers. Yours, O David, and with you, O son of Yishai, peace to you, and peace to your helpers, for your Elohim shall help you. And David received them and put them among the chiefs of the raiding band. And some from Menashesh went over to David when he was going with the Philistines to battle against Saul, but they did not help them. For the princes of the Philistines took advice and sent him away, saying he might go over to his master Saul with our heads. When he went to Silag, those of Menashesh who went over him were Adnah and Jozabad and Yediael and Mikael and Jozabad and Elihu and Siledai, chief of the thousands who were from Menashesh. And they helped David against the raiding bands, for they were all mighty brave men, and they were commanders in the army. For at that time they came to David day by day to help him, until it was a great army, like an army of Yahweh. And these were the numbers of the chiefs of those who were armed for battle, and came to David at Hebron to turn over the reign of Saul to him, according to the word of Yahweh. Of the children of Yehudah bearing shield and spear, 6,800 armed for battle. Of the children of Shimon, mighty brave men for the army, 7,100. Of the children of Levi, 4,600. And Jehoiada, the leader of the Aharonites, and with him 3,700. And Sadok, a young man and mighty brave man, and from his father's house 22 commanders, and children of Benjamin, relatives of Saul, 3,000. Until then the greatest part of them guarded the charge of the house of Saul. And the children of Ephraim, 20,800, mighty brave ones, men of name with throughout their father's house. And half tribe of Menashesh, 18,000, who were designated by name to come and set up David to reign. And the children of Issachar, who had understanding of the times, to know what Israel could do, their chiefs were 200, and all their brothers were at their command. Of Zebulun were 50,000 going out to the army, arranging battle with all weapons of battle, giving support with undivided heart. And of Naphtali 1,000 commanders, and with them 37,000 with shield and spear. And of the Danites arranging battles 28,600. And Asher going out of the army arranging battle 40,000. And of the Reubenites and the Gadites and the half tribe of Manasseh from beyond the Yarden, 120,000 armed for battle with every kind of weapon of battle. All these men of battle, keeping rank, came to Hebron with a perfect heart to set up David to reign over all Israel. And all the rest of Israel were of one heart to set up David to reign. And they were there with David 3 days, eating and drinking, for their brothers had prepared for them. And also those who were near to them from as far away as Issachar and Zebulun and Naphtali were bringing food on donkeys and camels, on mules and cattle, food of flour and cakes, of figs and cakes, of raisins, wines and oil, and cattle and sheep in great quantities, for there was joy in Israel. 1 Chronicles chapter 13. And David consulted with the commanders of thousands and hundreds, and with every leader. And David said to all assembly of Israel, if it seems good to you, and if it is good of Yahweh our Elohim, let us send out to our brothers everywhere who are left in all the land of Israel, and with them to the priests and Levites who are in their cities, of their open hands, and let them be gathered to us, and let us bring the ark of our Elohim back to us. For we sought him not since the days of Saul. And all the assembly agreed to do so, for the matter was right in the eyes of the people, of all the people. So David assembled all Israel from Shihor in Mizraim as far as the entrance of Hamath, to bring the ark of Elohim from Kiriath Yearim. And David and all Israel went up to Baalah, to Kiriath Yearim of Yehudah, to bring up from there the ark of Elohim, Yahweh our Elohim, who dwells between the cherubim, where the name is called on. And they placed the ark of Yahweh on a new wagon from the house of Abinadab, and Uzzah and Ahio were leading the wagon. And David and all Israel were playing before Yahweh with all their might, with song, and with lyres, and with harps, and with tambourines, and with cymbals, and with timbrels. And when they came to the threshing floor of Kidon, Uzzah put out his hand to hold the ark, and for the oxen stumbled. Then the wrath of Yahweh burned against Uzzah, and he smote him because he put his hand to the ark, and he died there before Yahweh. And David was displeased because Yahweh had broken out against Uzzah. Therefore that place is called Perez Uzzah until this day. And David was afraid of Yahweh that day, saying, how shall I bring the ark of Yahweh to me? So David did not take the ark with him into the city of David, but took it inside into the house of Obed-Edom the Gittite. And the ark of Yahweh remained with the household of Obed-Edom in his house 3 months. And Yahweh blessed the house of Obed-Edom and all that he had. That is end of episode 1, First Chronicle, chapter 1 to 13. Let's meet in the next episode as we read more in this journey of reading the scripture. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to Yahweh Salvation Media and Messianic Dava Show, Injili ya Milele ya Yahshua Mesia, and follow Victor Kiiru in Facebook so that you can be able to follow along the 40 days journey of reading the scripture.